center of the digital hit music universe.
I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Home of the Morning Zoo.
And the Zoo.
B94.5.
Yeah, it's the Zoo. It's all B94.5. What's up, everybody? Doing it up today. Having a great Thursday, and we have all sorts of stuff going down today. Of course, you saw these guys at the halftime show.
Loved it.
What happened on Sunday anyway? What was
The Super Bowl.
Oh, the Super Bowl. My bad.
That's right.
Sorry, Steelers fans. I had to one
All
time.
right, come on.
I was good about it all week
That's the last time
long.
you get it.
I was good about it.
Your
all
last
week.
chance.
Enough is enough.
Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas is on with us. What's up, dude? Thanks for coming on, man.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, we have a lot of Steelers fans here, so they're still kind of bitter about it. At least you kind of kept things going
Yes,
for them.
thanks
At
for
least
keeping the vibe up.
kept the vibe up for them, Taboo. So you guys,
Thank you, man. I had a good time doing it. I know Will.i.am, Fergie Ferg, and Apple D.App were definitely representing that day, and you know, it's just a big monumental step in our career. We think of all the great people who have performed in the past, from Michael Jackson to Prince to U2, Rolling Stones, and now to have the Peas on the biggest stage of America. It was a big honor.
No, it was awesome.
I was kind of. What was it like to see all the people wearing all the Christmas lights
So awesome.
running around? Because that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, well, the whole thing about it is that during our Black Eyed Pea experience or our tours, we are very, you know, our whole vibe is like 3008, Tron-ish, kind of, you know, post-apocalyptic. That was the vibe on the end tour. And so we wanted to kind of bring the Black Eyed Pea experience to the NFL.
Sure.
And that's why we had the glow sticks and just the whole lit up vibe going on, and everybody was just, we brought everybody to our world. That was what we wanted to get across, is come hang out with the Peas. You know, NFL was, a lot of people were there to watch the football game.
Yeah.
But we made it into a Black Eyed Pea experience. We really were happy about doing.
The Super Bowl is such a wide demographic. You hit everybody across the country and around the world. So It is quite the experience. But with that, you have so many people watching. You have to also face, you know, critics about the performance, because a lot of people say so many positive things about what goes down, especially with the choreography and everything like that. So what's that like for you when you have to deal with the critics that come back and say, oh, it wasn't as good as what we thought? How do you guys deal with that as a group and as a team?
Well, this is the only thing we got to say to that.
Whatever.
You know, those type of things, you have to deal with critics, you have to deal with people who, you know, are going to love the show, and then there's going to be people that they're going to say, I hated it. The technical difficulties of the show, or, you know, the mic wasn't on, or it was too different for me. You know, you're going to have to deal with the critics.
Yeah.
So,
well, you're in front
the
of...
fact is, we gave it our best shot. We did what we had to do. At least we didn't forget our lyrics.
Hey, that's true, too. That's very true.
We loved it.
And everyone knows you weren't lip syncing out there, so that's a good thing as well.
Exactly.
And you didn't sing the wrong words to your song. Like, you're right. You're like exactly what you said right there. So that was good, too.
Yeah.
We loved it.
All right, so you have a ton of stuff going down. We got your book
Yes, we did.
on Monday, so we were actually able to read a little bit of a great story. It's called
Yes.
Falling Up.
People already know about the Black Eyed Peas as a whole. So I wanted to step out and kind of give people a little chance to know the other guy from the Black Eyed Peas, the scary guy with the long hair. That, you know, people don't really know a lot about my story. So, you know, I wanted to give you a little more intimate, more vulnerable side of who I am as a father, as a husband. But before all that, you know, I had a son at the age of 18 years old, so I was a young parent. And, you know, during the day I was working at Disneyland, picking up horse manure, but at night I was pursuing my dream as a Black Eyed Pea. Because a lot of people don't know. They just think, oh, the Black Eyed Peas are always partying, they just have a good time, they just bring the party lifestyle. Well, I was living the party lifestyle excessively, and it took over my life. And, you know, I became somebody that I really wasn't. Drugs took over my life, alcohol took over my life, and I was, you know, really caught up in my ego, thinking, you know, people telling me, yeah, Black Eyed Peas, you guys are great. And I started thinking that I was great when I'm just only a human being that will go to jail just like everybody else.
Exactly.
If I get caught up in it. You know what I mean?
It's an amazing story. And you're right.
It really is.
You hit the nail on the head right there when you said anybody can go to jail for anything. We saw what happened with Michael Vick. You see what happens with all these celebrities, and like yourself, you've been through it. And
yeah, I've been through it, man, and I got a second chance.
It's great that you were able to share that with everybody.
And also, I wanted to let people know that the album is in stores right now. It's called The Beginning, Black Eyed Peas.
Yes.
The new single will be called Just Can't Get Enough. Also, if people could follow me on my Twitter, that's TABBEP, TABBEP, for more information, more behind the scenes. You know, when I was at the halftime performance, I was actually trying to tweet from stage, but we didn't have no service.
Yeah, well,
so I had to wait until after the show to
well, that's understandable.
That's going to happen when there's 100,000 people in one area. It's tough to get service.
We understand. Believe me, no one was upset.
You know, it was crazy to see the FBI right outside of our dressing room waiting for things, and I'm like, wow, this is pretty.
It's serious,
I've never
intense.
seen anything like this.
Well, like you said, anybody can go to jail for anything, and anybody can not get service on their cell phones. Even if you're the Black Eyed Peas performing in front of millions and millions of people around the world during the halftime show of the Super Bowl, can't get service. It
can't get service. I'm trying to tweet here.
Can't hear me now. All right, and then real quick before I let you go, because I know you got a ton of these to do. You're expecting a baby, or did you have your baby, or what's going on?
May 3rd.
May 3rd.
I actually announced it yesterday. The name of my son is Journey.
Oh, Journey Gomez. Yeah, you announced it on Wendy Williams, right? Yeah, very good
yes,
stuff.
Sir. Yep.
Journey. So,
congratulations.
Check it out. Falling Up Taboo. Real legit, dude, man. It's so good talking to you. Thanks so much for giving up the time.
Thank you, man. Thank you, and have a great morning.
BlackEyedPeas.com. Thanks, man. We appreciate it. Check out everything on their website. Get his book. It's called Fallen Up, and it is a great rags to riches story. All right, there you go. 9 o'clock hour of the Zoo. We're doing it up. It's the Thursday edition. Phone tap. It's coming up next in the video.
And the Zoo.